Okay, let's see. Are we live? We should be, even though I'm not getting the usual update that I get. Let's see. Are we live? Oh well, let's just actually check on social media. That's the best way to do it. Oh, yep, and my phone just pinged as well. Yep, okay, cool, we are live. So, hi guys, and welcome to I'd say another episode of Sal Plays Star Trek Online, but this isn't really an episode. This is me doing a load of the TFOs and grabbing a load of fleet marks. Just also seeing how well it streams. As we know, this is Star Trek Online, and it does not have the greatest thing when it comes to my network. And apparently, no sound. What the hell's going on here? There we go. Alright, you guys may actually be able to hear the game where I can't. Let's make sure it's actually picking up. No, the game is actually quiet. Wonder what the hell's happened here. Okay. Right, I may have to disappear, reboot the machine, and then, well, reboot the game. So, just going to quickly switch us to a secondary scene while I do that, and make sure it all works. Yep, no, that worked on there. Cool. So, why the bloody hell did it not work on the game? I recently got a new TV installed as well for use with my PlayStation, and I did this clever thing and thought, you know what, I can watch some movies on this. And since then, I've been having my sound automatically default to the telly. I need to change my settings on that, maybe disable it when I'm not using it. Or, you know, just unplug the damn thing, because it's not going to do that. Right. There we go. Jeez, that would have been boring if you guys couldn't hear any of the phasers firing, wouldn't it? Right. Let's lower this down a little bit so I'm not going to get completely overshadowed by the soundtrack. And let's get to some TFOs. Yeah, I know it's been a while since I played any Stowe, but I am going to be bringing it back soon. Continuing from where we left off in the mission queues. But first things first, I've got a fleet to finish building. And you know what that means? It needs fleet marks. So, we're going to get ourselves some fleet marks. While we wait, we'll just quickly see what our duty and R&D officers have been up to. Yeah, furthering my research on the crafting front. So we can actually build gear ourselves that is of a higher quality. My original account for this, I actually do use is mostly just a resource grinding one now. I do play on it occasionally when I need to contribute resources to the fleet, but primarily it is used for just it is just used now for just basically doing daily resource grinding. Although, if I do start playing with that account again now, it's going to cost me a lot of time to actually get to the same place where this account is, because I'm nearly further. I think when I stopped playing on the main account, they just bought out the temporal agent stuff. I just completed basically being a temporal agent. And I did grab the Jem'Hadar stuff on that when they were doing the Gamma Recruit stuff. So there's still some things to do on there and some account benefits to be had. But it'll be as and when I can get around to doing it and when I've got a bunch load of free time. Probably next time I have a holiday from work. Although this year I am actually planning to take a proper holiday and go away somewhere around end of October time. So if I disappear for a couple of weeks, that will be why. Well, yes, and it will actually be me taking a holiday, not me, you know, dying of some form of surgery or needing some form of surgery or another, like usual. Content's going to be coming back soon as well. How long is this going to take? Wow, there's really not many. Oh, we must have got kicked out of the queue. So basically, because I'm an admiral, I'm sending things out on missions. Ooh, hello. Because these are all the ships I have bought or owned at one point or another, or some special events. I've got these ones. If anyone wants me to do an explanation on these at some point, please let me know, because you can also gain them using the Phoenix Prize Pack tokens. There's a video somewhere on my channel explaining that entire mess. Right. I need at least something with 60 tactical and 20 engineering and 20 science. But that will have to wait until after we've dealt with... Which one are we going to get? Ooh. Yes, this is going to be one of the old Borg TFOs.
The situation is grim. All attempts to hail the starbase have failed. We must assume the enemy has taken control. Acceptable. We must destroy the Borg. There's more. Begin by...
So in this one, you destroy the cube, and then you've got to destroy the nanite transformers. And also because this is an elite version of it, you've got multiple cubes and multiple nanite transformers.
You will escort us to your home world, where we will begin assimilating your culture and technology.
Alright, let's go bash the Borg. We'll be back before dinner.
Scanning the nanite transfer. Got it. There's nothing there.
This used to be endgame missions, but with the gear creep, this has become quite an easy one. Come on, bring all weapons to bear, not just the front ones.
Your defensive capabilities are unable to withstand us. Lower your shields and await
Right, looks like we're going for the left first. Now on this mission it is important to go for only one at a time to stop the nanite transformers from overwhelming you. So you've got nanite ships that will try and replace the nanite transformers.
The nanite probes can repair the transporters. Stop them! The probe is closing in on the transporter. Destroy it!
See, like I say, this used to take ages, now seconds. But it is still a fun little TFO.
The probe is closing in on the transporter. Destroy it!
I think I'm still using my anti-proton set. Oh, cool. I'm going to switch to my plasma build once we've done this mission.
A probe is closing in on the transporter. Destroy it!
You will lower your shields and prepare to board it.
I can remember back in the day just parking myself in a good way where I could shoot all of these before I had 360-degree weapons and just piling as many torpedoes and phaser beam arrays onto that as I could, and it just did no damage. Barely scratched it. Now this TFO takes barely any time at all. I mean, at one point they'd even retired them for a while.
Sensors confirm that the transwarp conduit has been destroyed. However, our scans of the starbase are still being disrupted. We will need to send an away team there to look for survivors.
Yeah, so he's from Task Force Omega. He is one of the reputation systems. He also flies them around in an Odyssey class cruiser. Right, well that was the first TFO of the night done. Oh, cheers for the likes, guys. Yeah. So it's just going to be basically more of that. Although before we do that, let's switch out my builds, because I'm currently wielding my wrong loadout. I've got my yeah, I thought so. I've not got my Tetrion build on. It's my most dangerous one. With my hyper torpedoes and my corrosive torpedoes on the back. Let's have a quick look at my endeavours as well and see about re-rolling some of these. Well, I'm not going to be fighting Folians tonight. That might be a possibility. Defeat Voth ground battle zone. No, we're not going there. Deal Tetron damage ground. Nope. Defeat captains. We could do that. We just need to go to Nimbus, I suppose. Nope. Complete Borg TFOs. See, if we'd just done that one, then we would have completed that one, but never mind. Oh, by the way, these tokens are bought with dilithium, so if you've got a massive amount of dilithium like I did, you can buy a lot of them, but they can also use a lot. Nope. The point of this Endeavour system is to slowly give you incremental increases to... Ooh, hello. Yes. That'll do. This will do. They basically all build to this Endeavour system here. And it gives you incremental increases on various things. So, for example, if I was to spend it on this... yeah, so I've got it at rank 1 at the moment. It'd give me a 2... Ranking it from rank 2 would basically double it. My shield hardness isn't that great, so yeah, we'll go for that. But it's actually picked ones for a change that don't have stacks in. So yeah, interesting. Because as you can see, my some of my bigger ones are well, yeah. Energy weapons, 6% extra damage, all regeneration, 20%. Yeah. So eventually, you play the game long enough now, you will become essentially Space Hero X. But that's kind of end game stuff, so you don't need to worry too much about it at the beginning. No, we use the path stack. We only need 30, 70, 70. So, right. 70. Now we only need 20. And that's now, at least, unless something very unforeseen happens, we're guaranteed to win that one now. Ah, this is the other Borg one.
There are 2 active Borg transwarp conduits in the space. The Borg are sure to send reinforcements.
This is the Khitomer Rift. This is essentially the Borg sending reinforcements from these transport portals into that time vortex, and we've got to stop them by destroying one at a time. And yes, nanite transformers can be healed by nanite ships as well. But first things first, we've got a tactical cube to destroy. And I am running my Tetrion build now, so I should, in theory, be able to blitz through their shields now.
You will be Borg.
Right, that's all wings deployed. We're ready. Even if we only have 2 other people in the squad. 3 other people in the squad. Right, seeing as one of them has gone that way, I am going to... oh, bloody hell. Yeah, they're absolutely annihilating that, but I am going to stay here and defend this from this probe over here. Because there's only a couple of us. Otherwise we'll start getting attacked by Borg from the past. Yep, he's obviously had the same idea as me. Are they ignoring the probes? I hope not. Ah, screw it. I can make the Borg at least have one headache by deploying all my extra craft there. Yeah, see, my Tetrion build just rips through them. This one has retained a little bit more of its old difficulty. It does take a little bit longer. Yeah, we're now going to fight a simulated scimitar vessel. If any of you were wondering, yes, that is Denatra from... That is Denatra, who is the one who comes to Picard's rescue in the Nemesis movie. I do feel sorry for her, considering that was her fate. But hey, hopefully she can be saved from the collective one day. But yes, this was also a time when, you know, a Borg scimitar was deadly. It's not anymore. Because gear creep. I could go for the Omega Marks, but we are here specifically for Fleet Marks this evening.
Scimitar has been destroyed, but sensors detected several escape pods entering the vortex. As much as I hate to say it, I do not think we have seen the last of Denatra. We must remain vigilant.
I mean, she got a special designation, so that's interesting. So she is being used as a representative for something if they're doing that. Much like with Locutus or, what's the other one? The Romulan representative. I can't remember his name, but it'll come back to me later. Right, next TFO. Oh, also, because I'm doing random ones, we also get this little extra thing pop into our inventory of random bonus marks. So it's a good way to level up your reputation systems if you need them. Or, if you just want fleet marks, just keep getting fleet marks. As you can see, I've already completed the the TFO one there. And when you complete those endeavours, you get these endeavour packs you can open up. Just gives you extra stuff. Ooh, that was nice. Some of that stuff will come in handy. But it can be anything from extra gear packs to... Wow, we are doing all of the Borg ones today, it seems. Cool. I mean, they are relatively the easiest ones to do these days, so I'm not surprised they are the most popular for grinding up marks. And you wouldn't think this was easy considering the amount of enemies over there. Oh, someone summoned the Kobayashi Maru. Yes, because that's now a combat pet. I'm going to have my fighter wings deploying in a defensive formation this time.
I control every ship, every drone speaks with my voice.
Jesus, that must make you not popular at parties. You wouldn't be able to hear yourself talk. Oh, wait. And deploying the additional forces. And here, have a Crusading Tetrion beamer as well. Yes, my hull regeneration is better than the Borg's regeneration at this point. And I haven't even finished building my Lucari regeneratory set yet. I'm currently using the Aegis system. Although I've got the look from the Romulan shielding array system, the one you get from one of the remit missions. Well, Frozen is this specific mission. Yeah, they've all rolled need, I suppose, but I don't need their stuff, so it's no skin off my nose. You know what? I may as well be a bit greedy on some things. Ooh, here we go.
A massive energy buildup.
Oh yeah, that's his ship. Seeing as I said he pilots an Odyssey. Or he did. He did pilot an Odyssey class starship. Now, luckily, those weapons won't be able to kill us as quickly as they used to be able to because of changes.
Your efforts are
Oh wow,
futile.
we destroyed one already.
Destroy this vessel, and I will claim another.
Oh, well, we're on the Queen already. Oh, wow. Yeah, creep, once again. Yeah, I remember when those things used to be a threat.
Resistance is futile.
In the words of Lieutenant Monroe, assimilation is futile.
Eternal! This is not the end.
You sure about that? Alright, let's get him his escape pod. The VAC is safe and sound. Alas, he'll have to go back to using a Navara class. Yeah. A Negvar class ship for a while. Sorry, I was getting my terms mixed up there. Even though that is out of date in this time period. Right, so that was 3 done. That's 2 endeavours completed, and now we need to do at least one Lucari TFO. If we don't get one, eventually I will just swap it out for another one, like I did before. Now, the other benefit to doing TFOs as well is you get a buttload of resources after each one. Yep, that's QR&D. Yeah, most of these are going to be rare as well, which is nice. Because they'll come in handy when I am doing some of the rarer crafting later. Oh, standard R&D materials, yep. More fleet marks. Yeah, these are some of the weapon prize packs. I really need to deposit them into my joint bank for my lower level characters, actually. They're not bound to me. Yeah, so some stuff you can have bound to account or bound to character. So that's bound to character, so that's not going to do me any good on the character. Same with that ship. Actually, no, that's not going to do any other character any good either, because I think these are all bound to me. Excuse me.
Congratulations, Admiral.
That was out of that last Endeavour packet, that was. Right, let's see how many fleet marks we get. Cool, just over 1,000. Let's have a quick look at what upgrades we can do on the main starbase or the colony, because they are the ones that are getting us the stuff we need at the moment. Now, looks like I need to go on a recruiting binge at Starfleet Academy. One of the things they have changed with this as well is you can just basically pay dilithium towards hiring temporary personnel. It has sped up fleet progression a hell of a lot, because it does mean that you're not just, you know, you're sending all your best dudes to projects and never seeing them again. The thing you do want to do with this is your early game stuff or your early ones that were failing a lot of missions, you want to sign them to this, or colonists or prisoners if you get them. And then what you want to do with any spare dilithium you get, if you do actually have any, is then just chuck them into those tasks. Have we got any major upgrades to complete? Upgrading facilities. Okay. Can we complete that now? Yes, yes we can. And then we've got, what's this? Yes, that's a personal dilithium mine. If you're a member of a fleet, you can get one, if your fleet doesn't already have one. And you can just pop there and go and do some additional daily dilithium mining. But there's plenty of ways to make dilithium in the game now, and it will build up over time, especially seeing as you now get it as part of missions as well. That didn't used to be a thing. So, some people do not like some of the changes to Stowe, but they have made some changes that made the game a lot more enjoyable. Like, I mean, at one point, Memory Alpha was the only place you could do any crafting. And believe me, you'd run out of resources quickly. And it would not be fun. You wouldn't get very far. Right. Next mission. And yes, that is a quantum slipstream drive. One of the many, many innovations Voyager brought back from the Delta Quadrant.
Listen up. The war has not been going
Oh, this is the Battle of Starbase 1. This is one of the Discovery TFOs, and despite my dislike for some of Discovery's writing, this is actually a pretty good mission. Even if the space station is very phallic.
Here they come.
Also, if you like grabbing gear, this is the one for you. This is essentially a junkyard of Klingon ships.
We're prepping for evac of non-essential personnel and civilians.
Well, let's actually show what happens when we use all of our abilities properly. As we just rip through our enemies like they are made of tissue paper. I'm for some reason reminded of a quote from Galaxy Quest when I say that about tissue paper, and I get a feeling someone's going to say to me, it doesn't take a bad actor to know a good actor to know a bad actor. You're sweating, and I'm like, oh. And then I remind them that I am an admiral of this fleet, and then they go, yeah, but may I remind you that their ship is dragging mines as they hit my reactor with them.
There's a break in incoming warp signatures. You may have a short amount
I
of time
need to
before
watch
we're
Galaxy
alive.
Quest again. It's been a while. I mean, there was even an entire RPG system based on Galaxy Quest called Lasers and
Reading some
Feelings.
heavier ships incoming. Raiders and battle cruisers.
I need to actually get a copy of Lasers and Feelings at some point to play with the lads. See what they think.
An evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
If any of you are familiar with the series Shield of Tomorrow, it's basically a playthrough of the Star Trek Encounters RPG. They do an episode of Lasers and Feelings, and it is funny. It's really good to watch. So if you shout out to those guys over at Geek and Sundry, if you do get I don't know why I'm shouting them out, they're bigger than I am, but yeah, if you get a chance and you haven't ever heard of it, go and check out Shield of Tomorrow's episode on it. I think it was possibly episode 8, I can't quite remember,
The evacuation ship is launching.
but it will be in their playlist. But they all basically take on the roles of actors who are only really known for a television show that wasn't that successful. And then suddenly they all get abducted by aliens because they think that the television show they're on is real. Essentially, it's the plot of Galaxy Quest, and they're being recruited to try and stop this evil alien force that's threatening their people.
This is Andor. Our shields are taking hits, and we can use it afterwards.
So nobody guarding him. Where is he?
The Klingons are regrouping again. Get into position to prepare for the next assault. An evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
Turns out as well that all their alien technology was powered by gold.
Keep fighting.
So if you have any characters who want to opt out of the game, at the end, those characters, you can give them a load of gold to help whatever they plan to do in the future. Not sure what they'll do with the gold, but still. I think also you roll randomly which roles you'll be assigned on the ship, so that'd be great. But you got to do it before the game. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and buy a copy of that now. Or see if I can get it on Roll20. But yes, I do RPG stuff.
An evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
Actually, some of my RPG stuff is actually on a playlist on the channel for my players. What have I done? Right, I need to fix this ready for next time we do this, because this is getting annoying quickly if we keep doing that.
Roosevelt is in need of aid. Can you draw off some of those enemy ships?
That'll hold them off. For now. I don't know how much longer we can keep up with this kind of war.
No, eventually you do win it, because it is known as the 4 Years' War. I mean, am I the only chap left in here? Oh no, there's one member of the team still left. Good. He's probably grabbing all the loot as well.
That'll hold them off.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with the F button, because it can also, you know, re-trigger stuff. No, they are mostly all here still. Wonder why they're not here. Probably because it's the end of the TFO. Oh well. Alright, next mission. I think I'm only going to do a couple more of these guys and then we'll call it there. We've been going nearly an hour now, so I think I'll call it an hour and then we'll bring it to a close. That'll be the algorithm satisfied. Ooh, and it's another Borg TFO. Right, after this one, we will... Right. Where are we? Have I got any phaser turrets left? don't think I do. That's fine, I can get some. I wonder what the random cat noise is. It's Z's cat wondering where Z has disappeared to. Z is here, he's just upstairs, and the cat does not know where he's gone. So, naturally, Felix is calling for him. It's like, hey, where you gone?
You will lower your shields and prepare to be boarded.
Alright, now we've got to fight a Klingon carrier when it decloaks. There it is. Oh, by the by, if anybody does start playing Star they want a hand at the early levels, let me know and I will be happy to help. Because there is a level match frequency on system on this game, and well, basically, I match your level, you be the team leader, you guide what you decide what we're doing, and I come in and blast everything like the Angel of Death that I become. Because I might be matching your level, I still get all my gear bonuses. But it also can partially ruin the experience doing that. So just be careful. Alright. I would like a better critical chance in space, to be fair. Excuse me, it's been a long week, so that's partly the other reason why I'm only considering doing a couple of these tonight. That'll do. I can do plenty of kinetic damage with my torpedo system, so... And I've got a kinetic cutting beam on the back as well. Right, let me just take an obligatory sip of juice. And accept the mission. If we do this last endeavour, well, this one, I'll probably call it quits for tonight there, and then see what I can divvy up among the fleet. Well, by the by, little birdie told me that apparently YouTube is lowering its barrier to entry for creators, so if it's true, I just need another 76 subscribers, and I'm in with a shot. They're getting monetized. Wouldn't that be lovely? I mean, I'll probably just put it all back into the channel, but...
There's more. Begin by just...
Would be nice, you know? Advertising. Maybe an audible subscription. Yeah. I doubt it, though. because I don't make enough for Audible to be interested in me, even though I use Audible quite frequently. Wonderful, wonderful platform. And, you know, if you're paying $79.99 a month, you get 1 free credit. It's like I'm already practicing, isn't it? Let's stop there. But no, I do enjoy Audible.
Scanning the nanite trend.
I do think it does, at certain points, yeah, I'm just doing a load of kinetic damage. It does abridge some stuff, but it doesn't tell you. Because I've noticed that with the New God Audiobook series, where certain things were omitted. It's like, why is that gone? But at the same time, I can understand why they've only got so long they want to have in terms of recording length. This does make me wonder about a complaint I made earlier about another content creator who doesn't appear to have researched something properly. It might be that he's actually looked at an abridged source. Still, if that is the case, he should have double checked, but I might let that go. Wow. Who am I? Some great curator of lore? No. I'm just a humble little archivist. Probably not that humble. Sorry, I was rambling instead of concentrating there. Cool, and that's enough kinetic damage done there. Oop, nearly, yes. Right. There's that naughty little tactical cube. There he is.
Scanning the nanite transformer. Done. Additional data is available.
What? That?
What do you wish to know? Scanners are active.
For that, we've destroyed everything. We should be... And bugged. I don't really want to leave because I will not get my rewards.
We will add your technological and biological distinctiveness to our own.
I don't see any left. But it's bugged, so I'm out of here. That only happens once in a blue moon. damn sight annoying that it happened on that last mission. But we got the last endeavour done. Ooh. Massive amount of energy credits. Nice. And we still do have some fleet marks we gained, even if it isn't from that last mission. How many have we got? 400 and something, yeah. Alright. We'll do one more, and then we'll call it there. Although, because I left that last one, have I been banned from all of them? Yes. Sorry, Stowe, you're bugged. It's not my problem. But I like how I get punished for it, but that's fine. That system is there designed to basically try and stop people from just quitting when they don't like what they get. And I am partly responsible for enforcing that, because I did put a complaint in at one point where people just kept dropping, so... I cannot say a word. I am a victim of my own complaint there. Right. Let's head to Earth Space Dock, because I've got some prisoners to transfer. Seeing as we may do that weekly TFO, sorry, endeavour. Get some additional points. And I do need to hire some medical and science personnel from Starfleet Academy to put towards fleet projects, so we may as well. Then that'll be about an hour, so I think I'll bring the episode to a close shortly after that. Oh, are we about to get to the loading screen? Or are we about to get timed out? Oh no, we increased by 1%. Can we get 2? Can we get 3? Right, there we are. Now, well, we could dock at Starbase 1, or we could just beam straight to Starfleet Academy, get the duty officers we need ready for hiring, and then once that's been done, we can then beam up, go and see Admiral Quinn, and visit Temporal Agent Phil. See what goodies he's got for us. Oh, and by the way, there is a hologram of Boothby. You know, Boothby may have died, but he's never leaving Starfleet Academy. Oh, they got rid of the glass barrier. Why? Yep. Wrong person. I don't need to talk to the Catman. I need to talk to the personnel officer. So here you can submit offers for basic crew. You can get to join your ship. You can pay dilithium for R&D assistance. Speaking of which, I need to just quickly complete yesterday's ones. or you can trade in underperforming officers for rarer ones. So you get 5 to 1, 5 standard to 1 green, 5 green to 1 blue, 5 blue to 1 purple, and unfortunately you can't get epic duty officers unless they've changed it on here. Alright, that'll give me 2 science officers. There is another way of doing it which I'll show you guys in a minute. I'll also do general recruitment as well. But this other way is going to be heavily hindering to your energy credits. Yeah, so example, you do rare. Yeah, you do rare. It is... Oh, they've changed it. It's now 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, still 5. So yeah, 5 blue, 1 purple. And you don't necessarily know what you're going to get. But it is useful if you've got, like, you know, you want to free up some duty officer spaces, or you want to move people on. I'm keeping the explosive expert. I might need him later. Come officer can go. I have a lot of blue, don't I? Oh, see what we get from that in several hours. Right. Let's go and get the science and medical officers we need. And also trade in some of the prisoners we've got into officer exchange programs. So, you know, we can get some of our prisoners back from the other factions. As yet, the war with the Klingons may be off at the moment, but, well, there's still political manoeuvring to be done. Politics do suck in any galaxy, usually on different scales. Thankfully, not mine. Alright. Yeah, contraband, prisoners. There we go, that's 2. And they also do contraband, which if you have plenty of, you get 2,000 dilithium for. Makes you wonder what they're going to do with it, doesn't it? And if you happen to have a changeling captured from one of the capturing of changelings, like for example the changeling in the Mirror Universe, which you can encounter, or the changeling from the old Link, the new Link, old Link stuff, which is a reference back to DS9's episode where Odo meets a changeling after he's met his own people, and he explains to him who their people are. He goes off, finds the changelings that were sent out, and he forms a new Link, but his hatred of solids eventually makes him just as bad as the original Link before, you know, Odo joined them. Someone's playing target practice and it doesn't sound like they're winning. Right, so we need science officers and we need medical officers. So let's go for science first. So you can quite literally come here and, as you can see, if you have been saving up your energy credits, like I have, these are pretty much cheap as chips. If you're going to an Aldi. You know, 99p a bag. Only some of you will get that one. So this is the other way of getting duty officers that you need for the duty officer assignments. Just be careful, this can bankrupt you if you don't keep an eye on how much you're spending. But you can then get duty officers that you need for certain duty officer tasks. Or if you do want to do what I do and use them as sacrificial tokens to your fleet. Or if you get any surplus duty officers, you can just stick them on the exchange and sell them. Sorry, did I say sell? I mean, request their transfer to your ship for a small administrative fee. I think that would be the way it's covered in the ethics. I used the ethics of Star Trek. Alright, now let's see if we can't finish off that that task. Oop, hang on, alright. Didn't set up the colony to produce these resources without, you know, being able to take full advantage of them at some point. Ah. That quest seems to be bugged. Because I have the duty officers. Odd. That's going to be a real problem if that's actually being put in a hole in the queue. Right, problems to sort out later. Right, well, on that bombshell of a comment and that realisation, I think I'll bring this stream to a close there, guys. You like what you saw? Maybe leave me a like, maybe a comment. If you want to join the fleet, let me know. And I shall be bringing episodes of Stow back pretty soon. I do have some other lore ideas as well for some of the Trek lore I've been coming up with. Like, I'm thinking, I know I need to still do the Hazard teams. I've been mentioning to do that. And our Elite Force 2 will be coming soon as well, as I play through that. There's a Lieutenant Monroe, formerly Ensign Monroe, as he got promoted at the end of Elite Force 1. Leads the Hazard team to liberate Voyager from being trapped within inside a Borg sphere. If you've seen the episode End of Voyager, you know exactly which episode I'm referring to. Anyway, that being said, thank you very much for watching if you are indeed still watching, and I will catch you on the flip side, or out there in the deep unknown. Till then, ta-ta for now.